Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we are gonna be talking about expectations when you're buying a first car. But before that, let's start the car up and let's go. So, you want to buy your first car. Here's how I bought my first car. Although it's not a dream car, it doesn't always have to be a dream car, but it's my car. Everything is in my name. And here it is. It's a Golf 4 as well. Everything is in my name, so it is my car. Like I said, it's not my dream car, but it's a good car for the beginning. So let's go. First thing you must do is, of course, look online. And if you see a car that you really like, you must first go and check the car out. I would recommend going with a mechanic or someone that knows how cars. Let's say someone who has prior experience. Someone that has prior experience with cars and working on cars. So if you go alone and you don't have any experience with cars, you don't know anything, he can sell you a story that's crazy, and you buy the car and then you get yourself in a heap and a lot of trouble. And I'm sorry, I'm starting right there. And then you have big problems that you have to fix, and you don't have the money maybe, and you get yourself in a problem. So first thing I would recommend is get someone who knows cars and go with them. I went with my father, but he doesn't know cars, but I do. I worked as a mechanic, so I know a lot about cars, so I didn't need anybody. But you know, I took my father because he's older and he has more experience with buying stuff. And don't drive with one hand. I'm driving with one hand, but you guys, please don't drive with one hand. Say everything checks out. You checked everything, the car is good, everything's perfect. Of course, you have to take it for a spin. If you don't take it for a spin, you didn't even buy the car. You have to take it for a spin to see if everything's in order, and you like what you see. The car is running good, the car is in perfect condition. Let's say this is hypothetically speaking. Then the next thing you have to do is offer a price, or let the person offer the price, and he says, let's say 5,000 euros or $5,000, and automatically, if that's too much for you, you have to include that you have to pay insurance, that you have to pay your registration, your first registration, and your first insurance and registration is gonna cost a lot. I know from my experience, especially if you're young. I'm 20 years old. I bought this car and it had 55 horsepower, and my insurance company gave me a deal, which is the lowest deal they could give, which is 174 euros, which is a lot for a car this old and with so little horsepower. But so you have to keep in mind that when you buy your first car. So I also would recommend going to a mechanic. If you can't get a mechanic with you, I would also recommend going to a mechanic. Let's say you check the car out and you say, hey, please, can I take it to a local mechanic or someone I know? And if the person agrees, it's a good sign. If he doesn't agree, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad sign. Some people don't really like that, but in my experience, it's not a good sign. So everything checks off. You went to a mechanic, or you brought someone with you who knows about cars. The car is in a good condition. You love the price and you want to buy the car, then go for it. Buy the car, but keep in mind that you will have to at least take 1 or 2 days off from work because all the papers and everything are gonna take a long time, at least in my experience. I finished in 1 whole day. I finished everything. My car was ready. I could drive. It was in my name. But in some cases, at least I've heard, it can drag out a little bit. So be prepared for anything. So, you know, prepare 2 days or 1 day off. Once you shake on the deal and once the car is yours, there's no coming back. So you must think hard before you choose. Your opinion, your option. And if you said yes, yeah, like I said, the car is yours, and you can't go back. You can't say, oh, I changed my mind. Here's your car back, and you know, there's no going back. So this must be a good decision, a firm decision. So always consult with someone, you know, like consult friends, consult with your parents mostly. If you have parents, consult with them. with someone older who knows, you know, who's more experienced in this stuff than you. That's also my recommendation. The moment came. You got your car, everything's finished, papers are finished, and you went for a spin, and the car is nice, everything is good. But I want to tell you this, guys, which a lot of people make mistakes. A lot of people I know make these mistakes. They buy the car, they want to go for a round, for a spin with their friends, and their friends are like, oh, come on, gas it up, let's see the full power. And they go full throttle, and they don't know the car yet, and they end up in a ditch like this. So be very careful. Of course, let's say 7 days or 2 weeks, you know, drive the car. Once you get to know it a little bit better, then you can go and show off. But still, I promise you, it's better not to show off. Sometimes it's okay. I also love to put some gas on it, and sometimes it's okay, but in my opinion, it's better not to. The race with my buddies all the time when we were 18 and got the cars, and everyone had their parents' car except this one friend, which he made a crucial mistake. So I'm gonna get a topic on that. So we kind of like went racing all the time. Let's say we go out for a coffee and everyone goes with their own car, and then we have to go to the coffee bar and we race all the time. And I want to say, my friend that owned the car, he had a Golf 6 GTI or GTD. It had 200 horsepower, and the camera took a picture of him, and you know, he got his license suspended for a whole month because of stupid activity, because of racing. And that's where I learned my lesson, like, oh, it's not so good, let's stop racing, let's drive normally. And of course I'm gonna be lying if I don't say this, but sometimes even now I put some gas. Like I said, it's just normal for us guys. Also, be sure to know what you want. One of my friends bought a Golf 7 GTD. My other friend, like I said, had a Golf 6 GTD, and the other had a Golf 7 GTD. He kind of looked at the 6 and said, oh, it's good, I want the same one but a newer model. So he took Golf 7 GTD. It had 190 horsepower, I think. It was a very good car, and his first car. And he actually made a mistake of listening to his friend, and he bought the car he didn't like. After a few months of driving, he said, yo, I don't like the car, I want to sell it. And to this day, it's been 2 years and he still hasn't sold the car, because he put a huge amount of a price. He put 15,000 euros on the car, and we're from Bosnia, and in Bosnia that's a lot of money for a car. Keep in mind the price, how much you're willing to pay. Bring someone with you. Don't be stupid and drive the car recklessly and then crash it after a few days because you don't know how the car drives. And have some saved up money. These are my 5 tips, and I would like you guys to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching the whole video, if you watched the whole video. And yeah, that will be it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.